When they played that fell off, it was over.
It was over.
Yeah,
I think we was more excited on stage.
And it's so crazy. I'm still not trying to just like kind of like blow it off because Dog's still going on the gram too. I ain't gonna even talk about all that.
Okay.
But I still kind of like just once they played fell off. Come on, now it was just
it was over.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I did Ghetto Gold.
Say less, right?
I did Ghetto Gold, Grind and Shine, like certain other songs. Like later, like damn near the end of the whole thing. I did it for a reason.
No, you petty because the first song you dropped, he didn't even drop the song. He did the hook, and the whole building started singing. He was like, "All right, I'm done." That's it. I was like, "What the?"
That's the whole thing, though. Y'all gotta understand. That's what made the battle so cold, though, because the audience was more excited and had more momentum than
it was crazy.
Either one of the performers. So it really was like a landslide for real, because the streets, the whole city was behind Clay for real.
I knew it was crazy when he dropped that hook and everybody was singing. He ain't do no verse after that first song dropped with that hook.
It's so crazy. I didn't do one verse. Period.
No, it was all hooks.
I know that's all mine.
And I didn't touch in. And I didn't touch into. I didn't touch into like my feature bag. Like I got features with some of everybody from east to west.
Yeah, I know you left that at home. I noticed it. I did
strictly by love music. Period. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you. Besides the music and everything like that, when it comes to Doughboy Cash Out, right?
Yeah.
I grew up with that one generation where like they were big claimers, and they kind of like destroyed the community a little bit. Like, how do you feel about that? Like for people to carry your name, but then tarnish it. Like I was in the Harper Woods neighborhood, and when some of the Doughboy Cash Out and the Lords and all of them came and moved into the community, they literally started spray painting that stuff all over the streets. And it was just like, okay, we know you here.
Right.
But why you got to mess up a brand new school? Why you got to go over to East Lane, you know?
Well, that's kind of the nature of the beast, to be territorial, though.
Not only that, and you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say too much, but
yeah.
We were kids, man.
Understandable.
Like I don't even know how to really say like
it's a different era now.
And then like when I say we were kids, not only were we kids with money. Yeah. Right. So imagine seeing a 16, 17-year-old, you may be driving a Honda, but this nigga pulling up in a 745 or a Benz. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, and like no cap, I know a couple kids right now that's holding hundreds of thousands, riding around in Benz's, SRT, like new cars, like going crazy, and I'm proud of them. Like, cause it kind of reminded me of us when we were growing up.
Right.
But when we were growing up, we didn't have the internet.
Right.
So,
and that's the topic of the show, accountability.
Yeah,
you gotta have accountability.
Like we didn't have the internet. Boy, if the internet was out back, man, listen here. But because we were still in the streets. It was a lot of stuff that was going on that no one ever knew. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of stuff that the world will never know because by Lug as a whole, if y'all notice, like we're a brotherhood and we don't talk unless we don't speak nothing on the internet. Like we keep shit strictly music. Every blue moon you might hear a situation.
That's good for the industry too. Keep people out your business.
Yeah, not only that, like we move a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely had some friends in that time with Doughboy Cash. They never really would talk. It was sports. What you doing? Did you dunk on anybody yet today? Like they always want to know what everybody else is doing. So it was like that. But I wasn't saying like necessarily all of y'all, but it was just some like.
We didn't mean to be arrogant assholes. But they loved our disrespectful asses.
Yeah, they did. You know, I ain't had no problem. I was like, they out here rough.
I remember me and B, we went to a store on 6 Mile.
Yeah, right? That's 6 Mile all the drive.
We seen Keys. We went right in the store seeing Keys. He was like, don't get my whole picture because I'm working. I don't know if he was shooting a movie or what. He was working on something that he said, but he was like, don't get the whole.
He was grimy.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
He was working on a movie. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all staying around.
For real.
It's healthy for the city.
So how long, like when you get up in the morning, you be like, all right, what is your first thing? Like, I know you got to eat, and so you like, all right, I'm gonna go to the studio. Like, how long you been staying in the studio?
A day in the life of Doughboy Clay.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Majority of my time ain't even in the studio. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, just keep everything funky. I got 2 kids. So, and I'm a single father. Like, I'm a single full-time father.
Shout out to the single dads, single moms.
Shout out, and it's deep, but make a long story short, I meditate in the morning. That's my first move when I wake up. Sorry, I gotta meditate. If I don't meditate, my whole day thrown off, and just don't nobody fuck with me. But after that, man, it's pertaining to my kids, man. I drop my son off at school every morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm that kind of father. I'm full-time. I'm full dad. And then you got to make money, man. You got to eat every day, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to provide for the family. Ain't nothing like free. So I make sure I take care of my business, man. And,
Smart.
And then after that, maybe if it's some time, you know, my son was just playing football, so I go sit up at the football field with my son, you know, XYZ. My daughter, man, beautiful. She's 8 months. She's just exploring the world right now. So, you know, she's intrigued by every little thing, you know. So
she got a good teacher.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to you.
You know, and I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm scared y'all was having all these conversations like this. Because I'm not gonna lie. Every year she turned, I'm buying a new gun. Period. No cap.
Always be prepared. Have a purpose, have a plan.
Man.
Yeah. So you got any shows like coming up? You got any shows?
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's well, it's technically pay show or his pay tour, but everybody is going. Like we haven't been out.
Payroll.
We haven't. Yeah, shout out Payroll Giovanni. We haven't all been out in a while. Like we haven't all been together and been out in a while. So Pay and you know a couple the managers and you know like Empire and everybody, they just thought it'd been a good idea for us all to be together again. You know
timing is everything.
Yeah, timing is everything.
It's coming back to the city anyway, so that's smart.
We got a tape we finna drop. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff in motion right now, man. With Doughboy's Cash Out, man. So definitely it's something to look forward to. But we got tours coming up like crazy. So
I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets.
Yeah. We got it's so crazy. They supposed to be in Flint tonight. Tomorrow we Dayton, and I want to say like next week it's like Cincinnati or something crazy or Cleveland. It's a bunch of dates.
Yeah, y'all working.
Just watch. Yeah, just watch. Follow us all on Instagram.
I'm locked in for sure, though, boy.
What's wrong with you, Juicy? What you got? No, you what's out of town? What you got going on? What's up on the tour?
So, I have the December 11th. I have a show at the Berlin Street Lounge, which is my Christmas naughty party, and it's gonna be dope. Also soon I have my.
What kind of show? Like, what can we expect at the show?
It's like a The naughty party, it's like a showcase for artists as well.
Okay.
Also like street vendors, like vendors for like toys and clothing there as well.
Okay.
Catered to the naughty party as well. Also have the show on the December 30th, the Detroit's New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
Rocky Bag gonna be there. Bianca
Wow.
Bag.
Are you still taking invites? Can artists get on the show, or how's that going?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. We talk after that. Sounds good.
Okay.
And the website coming out soon, very, very soon. New content coming out as well.
Okay.
I got a question. Now look, I know everybody. I know I've been stuck on this shit. But everybody got to pay taxes back. Where is they doing with the tax money that everybody paying back? Where is it going?
Let me add this. I think everybody should be born with good credit. I just want to throw that out there.
For real. Everybody should be born with a 720, basically.
I
is
agree.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because you in control of your own business. If you lose it, you know, that's on you.
Which is true.
I was just there. I'm so wounded.
That's all right. You'll get back.
It's not hard. Come holler at your girl. They call me KD the plug for a reason. You know, I got the plug on a couple of things, you know, little lessons and things like that. But we don't really know where the money go. But I will tell you one thing. I don't understand why we have to pay it for this year coming up. Because, you know, we lost a lot. Why was we still paying for things during the pandemic? You know, it's things that you really needed. And now all of a sudden, you know, I'm probably about to go back being a vegetarian again because I just went to try to get a pack of meat and it was $20. And I could have sworn it used to be 10 before the pandemic.
So inflation's.
You know,
I like
what's
inflation. The gas, you know, they kind of playing, we work hard and they take more. It's kind of
right.
weird. Yeah.
You know, and instead of, you know, just letting us live, just taking some of that tax off, letting the economy grow a little bit, and just have us start over. And
you know what?
Instead of having us start out, they just want us to struggle until the day we
That's why.
That'll slow down the crime rate if they stop being.
That's why we gotta
because
create our
people
own.
wouldn't be so hungry.
Yeah,
That's why we gotta create our own system.
I agree with that.
You know,
too.
create our own gas station, create our own you know what I'm saying. So we can use that money for us in our community. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the hood, keep it in the street. You know, keep it around our
currency,
people.
Like bro saying, I don't know if everybody can hear him, but currency in the culture. Man.
Yeah,
That's
currency
a
in the
powerful,
culture. Yeah.
Powerful statement, bro.
Get with your homeboys and figure out a plan. And then execute.
That's what we here. That's what we here for.
Homeboys, homegirls.
We here to plan, to talk, and create blueprints.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we're gonna make a change this decade. What you saw last years, it's a wake-up call right now. Yeah. So we're gonna make some change. We're gonna get together. We're gonna create meetings. We're gonna bring the community in. We're gonna bring people from the blocks, the street that really wants a real change out here. You know what I'm saying? So
we need that.
So we're gonna create that. That's why we serious.
We serious.
We got one more guest, Bird. He got some things going on.
Oh yeah,
Bird.
I just got Bird coming up about me leaving the streets. I'm through with the streets.
That's the book, right?
My cousin Nell, this will be everything. TV show.
Okay.
Bird TV. My cousin Nell, he said, look, man, come with me. I left the streets. I'm through with the streets. It's just a different part of me now. So y'all be
Appreciate
that real soon.
Appreciate that.
That's the thing, man. It's tired, man. We tired, bro.
Community
it's
growth.
time to make a change, man.
We need some add some color to these
great. So bad, and I don't want to get caught up in the breakfast. So I'm doing something positive. He kept telling me years ago, but I didn't want to listen. I'm 52 now, so I'm on a whole new positive tip.
Thank you for staying hungry. Thank you for staying hungry too.
Never too late.
We need that voice in the streets.
Never too
All
late.
our voices in the streets.
Never too late, B.
Never too late.
Too late.
Be on my head, like, man, look. Come on. Yeah. You know, so I see something different. So I'm finna do something real big that ain't nobody did in Detroit off of me.
That's good. That's good. I have one question before we just end this all up, and it's been stuck on my mind, and it's probably gonna be for the artists. What is it gonna take for you all to trust in Black people and believe in Black people in order to start working with them? Because I can tell you all day that I have a music streaming company, and I'm just like DistroKid. The only difference is I'm not gonna watermark your stuff. You can keep all your stuff, but how quick will you believe me? I'm in the flesh, in the person. You ain't never seen the person behind DistroKid, for real, for real. So what will it take for you all to trust in those Black businesses and those Black people versus somebody you never even seen before, and you just, I'm on it?
Well, if you remember years ago when Farrakhan said, let's put everything together, we could have rocked. But by us killing each other, we scared to go into anybody's face because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Right. As soon as you turn your back, they're hitting you upside the head, shooting you. And who got time for it?
So stop holding each other back.
So life live on, but we want it to live better than what it's going through.
But why do we make everybody look like everybody else? My name is Kira Denise. I'm not K1. My name is Kira Denise. I'm not Cash Out. You know what I'm saying? So why? Not saying that these are bad people. Y'all good. We good.
Individually, we can break that chain. I know what you're saying. I know where you're reaching.
Why title me as that female over there?
We have to stop believing what
that's
people
why we
tell
gotta
us
show
about
the
ourselves.
street. That's why we gotta show the street something different.
We gotta wake up.
We gotta wake up, and we gotta change the narrative of the story.
Yeah.
You know
but how do we do that? We
it
keep
starts
talking
with
about
the
waking
individual.
up, how do you wake up?
It starts with the individual. Self-confidence.
It's a lack of
It starts with
understanding.
one
That's the problem. Yeah.
Like we doing it right now.
Well, I'll say this: as long as they have their schools and their churches, trying to convince my people would be like trying to put pants on a mule. So if you never enlighten yourself, if you never feed your spirit with what it is that you're grasping after, as far as being awake, being woke, we all lose because you got to meet one and teach one. You feel what I'm saying? So once you wake up, you can teach someone else. You can teach your sister next to you. You can teach your brother next to you. And that's just what it pretty much boils down to.
And not only that,
I got a couple of them during the pandemic.
The right person to pull a man or a woman out the streets like you just pull me out. Bingo. If I got a person that keeps saying, man, do this, and putting that money in my face, and I'm looking at this package, what you think I'm gonna go to?
Right.
This make just as much money as that package make. Facts. But
product your environment.
Hungry for the change, your whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
And a lot of people.
Shout out to Tupac for leading that way in the beginning.
As an upcoming artist, a lot of people are scared to take a risk. I can't say the same for myself. I'm not afraid to take a risk. Right. And people are scared to take risks because they don't have discernment. So that's also a lack.
But you'll take it with someone you never seen.
That's just being scared to fail.
That's to each his own.
You know what I'm saying? That's being scared to fail.
But when I read a book, the millionaire always say, to get rewarded, you got to take risks.
You got to.
Right.
You got to. So
and
if
not
you,
only that, I tell people, if you want God to do something, you got to do something. Whatever your issues is, you got to turn it around for something positive.
Believe in
just
yourself.
do right.
Believe in yourself
just
too.
do right.
Yeah.
Just do right by God and yourself.
Yeah.
All day.
If you do right,
definitely.
Then you won't have to worry about nothing.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Shout out to everybody that's sitting back there. Skrilla.
Shout out to Skrilla.
Vito.
Shout out to Skrilla and Vito last night, just showing up and showing out at the yacht club last night.
Yes, sir.
Just turning it all the way up to all the artists that turned up and turned out last night. They did a beautiful job. Just thank you for coming and showing up because, our names is important just as much as they are important to y'all. So thank you for keeping our names to the yacht club and showing up and showing up.
Okay, so you know what I want to do?
The Art of Network.
I want to do a showcase, basically. I want to have artists open up for you. I want to put that together.
Doughboy Clay, how that sound?
Okay.
Listen, I'll rock the show.
Stop playing. Come on.
Let's
make it work.
Y'all heard it first. We serious. Doughboy Clay.
I'm coming. Don't ask me. I'm not getting on the stage though. Don't even ask me. But I'm coming to support.
Hey, that's what we doing.
I'm steady sitting down.
Closing statement.
Can I
wish I could right now. I ain't
little
gonna lie.
shout out to myself because I do lashes. I do run a business in Southfield, right next to North Bar and Grill, and I am having a special from this month throughout December as well. So it's Card the Lash Tech on Instagram. Rock with me because I'm cold.
Period.
Okay, so the closing statement. So like I say, we making connections. We changing the game. So that's why we're gonna be bringing in pastors, people in the community, school parents, the teachers, so we can figure this shit out.
Right.
So that's what we about. This is
each one teach one, like Doughboy Clay.
So we're gonna bring a lot of people so we could come up with ideas how we could get this thing going. So we could make a change in the city.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what I want y'all to look into since we all on that?
What's up?
Yeah, I just watched something on the internet. This lady was fired from her job because she was not vaccinated. Maybe this could be a next topic one of your days or something.
Well,
but she was not. No, hold on. But hear me out. Because she refused to get she refused to get the shot. But she had been a teacher at this school for over 35 years.
Let me ask you this. It's a choice, right, to get the shot? Is it an individual choice?
No, but see, the whole thing is...
If the building has over 100 employees, then it is a mandate. But what I would suggest, as I said on the last episode...
See, this is what I did. I wasn't trying to make you go this far. I'm just saying, I just want everybody to really look into it because it's 25 people in here.
Exactly.
We all have a different opinion as far as how everybody feel about this shot.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to go that far, but I just wanted to throw that out there because we were talking about bringing teachers and people of the sort come in and talk. I just want to hopefully enlighten my people, and I want my people to be enlightened. Exactly. And the more that we talk about the issues at hand,
appreciate that.
The faster and the more that we come together and figure out a better solution for what the problem is.
The more change
comes. You know what's so interesting? When you made that comment, I work with the universe. My third eye be working real good. Something popped into my head that wait till after the pandemic is over. Because right now, the vaccination and the test is only under the EUA, which is an emergency use authority. Once that is over, once the pandemic is over and the FDA has not approved it, don't come after me. Once the FDA still has not approved it, somebody's going to be able to sue somebody. Because it's not legal anymore. No one's supporting it anymore. So.
They can't even tell you the major side. They can't even tell you the side effects or something.
Yeah, you're supposed to ask for the sheet of paper that comes in the box before you get the shot. You're supposed to see everything. And if they don't give it to you,
eat healthy and take care of your body. Eat healthy and take care of your body.
I just want all my people to be enlightened.
Me too. I want you to be here tomorrow and everybody else.
And also
I can't give my opinion.
And also get yourself tested too. Get yourself tested, man. We want to make sure all y'all stay here because I went through it. I went through COVID for 2 months in the hospital.
I ain't do 2 months.
Still got the scar. Had 2 in my neck. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through it. So I don't want y'all to go through what I went through. So
take care of your
health. That's why be careful of your health and all that.
And words are powerful. Just because you get sick, don't sit there and be, I got COVID. Like I was sick a couple of weeks ago. I was like, man, this feel like a sinus cold, and that's exactly what it was.
But you took care of yourself, right?
Yeah, I stayed out the way. Took care of myself. I knew exactly what it was. I don't confess anything.
So you save a life if you stay home if you are sick.
Yeah, just stay home if you don't feel good.
Everybody should be staying home if they got a cold anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
It's so simple, man. It's so
especially
simple.
for the kids.
One glass of lemon and lime water keeps all diseases
there you go.
built up mucus.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. It's so simple.
It is.
We can go back to the original roots of life, and we will live longevity, man.
Right.
It's ain't rocket science.
A healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul.
He said 120 years in Psalms.
Lemon and lime water.
Lime water.
It's so crazy. Lemon water by itself. Lemon water by itself, room temperature, that alone builds the white blood cells. There's no way that a disease can attack your body or any infections or what's the other words? Like the flu, the COVID, none of that can actually attack you because your the white blood cells is what protects your immune system. Right. So as long as your white blood cells are strong,
you gotta use both of them.
No, you can. So basically, the lime, if I'm not so the lime, if I'm not mistaken, is about the mucus. It builds mucus.
Mucus holds bacteria and infection.
And it's an infection, exactly.
I know we did the lemons just to keep hydrated because it was so hot.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Lemon itself is a very powerful. I don't even know if they call it a fruit.
It's an acidic.
You got a seed.
Acidic thing of nature.
Yeah. But you can use the lemon for multiple things. If you take a lemon and you rub it on the bottom of your foot and you put a napkin in your shoe and walk around like that all day, at the end of the day, you could take that napkin off the bottom of your foot and you will see some of the impurities from your body at the bottom of your foot.
I've seen something like that before.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could do that with that though.
Yeah, with a lemon. Just with a lemon, bro. Just rub it on the bottom of your feet and put a napkin on it. Yeah, all the bad toxins, all the impurities, you can see it at the bottom of your foot. It was crazy. Okay.
Just keep a finger around with lemon and lime water all the time.
Hey, lemons is good weapons too.
All right. So we're going to have to end this episode. But like I say, it's more to come. And we have a good time. So we serious, So we like to end this with a goodbye. See you later. Peace.
Peace from KD.
Make a move, make it matter. Yeah. Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.